Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Leanne. I am 38 years old and a huge beauty lover. I have combo leaning oily skin, so most of the products that I rave about are catered to my specific needs. If you watched my most recent declutter slash cleaning videos and wondered where some of my favorites were, this video is for you. I'm going to show you everything in my current makeup bag and tell you about why I love it and clean it out at the same time. I carry two sponges at all times. My current favorites are the Real Techniques Miracle Concealer Sponge and the Nikia Joy Pro Perfecting Sponge for foundation. I also like to have a few brush options for on the go. This tiny IT Cosmetics powder brush looks all busted on the handle, but it's literally a favorite. I don't know what I would do without it if I ever lose it or it breaks. eBay, I guess. I use it every time I do my makeup. I also carry two of the number 7 brushes from IT Cosmetics. I use one for cream and liquid blush and the other for contour and bronzer. Because it's dual-sided, I can also use the smaller side for concealer or nose contour. I don't go anywhere without the F14 from Shop Miss A. I have several backups of this $1 brush, but I have yet to have one break on me. It's such good quality and I use it for powder blush and bronzer. I also keep a dual-sided eye brush from EcoTools. It comes in handy if I need to do a touch-up, or in a pinch I could use it to create a quick eye look. Lastly, for brushes, I have this tiny lip brush from an Amazon set that I actually prefer to use for inner corner highlight. Now don't laugh or judge me too harshly for this. This palette, I know it looks busted, but it still performs and I get so much use out of it. The black shade completely shattered, but I rarely used it anyways. There are two taupey pink shades for transition and two very bright white shades to blend under my brow and a perfect brow bone or inner corner highlight. And then the dark brown I can use to touch up eyeliner. That's another item that I may eventually turn to eBay for. It's literally perfect for travel. I like to carry a lash curler just in case my lashes start to fall throughout the day, and this one is from Tarte. It's super cute. And then I have a pair of slanted tweezers. I used to use them for lashes a lot, but now it's just for whatever I need. And then lastly, two no crease hair clips to get my hair out of my face. Alright, now for some lip products. I have one of my favorite lip liners in here. It's from Moira Beauty, and it's the must-have lip liner in the shade Rose Beige. You can use it with just about any lip color. I definitely need to sharpen it though. Alright, this is a newer product I've been testing. It's from Paula's Choice, the Pro Collagen Peptide Gloss Balm. I really like this and it smells just like birthday cake. I also have the e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm in Strawberry. I like to have plenty of options in the lip balm category. I keep the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm and iced coffee on me at all times. Seriously, it goes with me everywhere. It's my absolute favorite. I only have 2 lipsticks in my bag currently because I rarely reach for a lipstick when I'm on the go. I do my makeup before I leave the house, and then throughout the night or the day, I will just reapply lip balms. But if I do want a lipstick, I have the Maybelline Color Sensational in More Blonde, which is a beautiful peachy nude. And I love how slim the packaging is. It's a really nice formula if you're looking for one from the drugstore. And then I have the Kosas Wet Stick Shiny Sheer Lipstick. It's a tongue twister. The shade is Baby Rose. It's also a nude, but more on the pink side. The Maybelline is more of a matte formula and it lasts longer. The Kosas is more satin and it definitely slips around a little bit, but it is beautiful. Super comfortable. I keep the Innisfree Eye Serum in here because it's perfect for a quick refresh. If I need to prep my under eyes for makeup, this will never let me down. The cooling metal tip applicator feels so nice when you roll it under your eyes. I'm trying to push up a little bit of product just to show you how it comes out. I seriously never have any issues when I use that under concealer. It's so good. Next, I have the mini size of Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and I just refill it as needed. It's my favorite moisturizer, period. This is also newer to my collection. It's the Refi Eye Balm. I wasn't overly impressed by this, but I don't think it's bad either. I guess it's just not necessary, but it does feel nice to put on. I keep it in here so I will get more use out of it. It's like putting Aquaphor under your eyes. If you've tried that trick, it's just like it. I only have one eyeliner in here, and it's from Shop Miss A, the Artista eyeliner in the shade Brown. I'm not a big fan of liquid eyeliner these days, but I do use this for touch-ups. Let's say I recurled my lashes and it removed some of my eyeliner, I will grab this to touch up that area. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. This one is in the shade Brunette, but I can also use Ash Brown. Either one work really well for me. You see how fine the tip is? I promise you this is the best brow pen. Well, that I've tried so far. I do have a new one to try soon. I can't wait. Alright, this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 3. I can also use shade 3.5. You all should know by now my love for this brow pencil. I just love how micro-fine the tip is, and I love the fact that it wears all day long. I never have to worry about it coming off. This is a little shadow stick from ColourPop that came out with the 1111 collection. It's perfect for inner corner highlight or all over the lid. Now, I like to use this as a touch-up product because sometimes when my eyes water, I need something to just pop on the lid, and this is perfect for that. I have 2 primers in here currently. The Tatcha Silk Canvas, which is almost gone, but I can refill it from my full size. And then I have the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer Mini. I love them both, and I just find myself using pore filling primers more than anything else. I have 2 sample size setting sprays, the Benefit Professional Super Setter, and then the Charlotte Tilbury that I've almost used up. I like to refill it from my full size because this is the perfect size for my makeup bag. I have 2 concealers in here, and these are both favorites. This is the newest out of the 2. It's from Tarte. It's the Creaseless Creamy Concealer. I find it to be very lightweight and give about medium coverage. I like to use the shade 29N Light Medium Neutral. It's perfect for me. And then the Natasha Denona Concealer in shade 4. I love them both, but I would say Natasha Denona is more full coverage and more of a neutral shade. There you can see it next to the Tarte. It is definitely more neutral, but I can get by with either one, and I love both formulas so much. I have 3 liquid blushes, but the Cali Ray in the shade Zen is almost gone. I would have to scrape the edges for one more use. But I might just end up doing that before I throw it away. It is so pretty, and I love the blurring formula. I just recently picked up the shade Dope, and I can't wait to try that out with you all. And then this is the Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Latte. This came out with her Icy Nude collection, and I love the shade, but it can be a little bit tricky to work with. I've used it several times and thought it looked patchy. I've tried mixing it with the Cali Ray or the Hourglass, and that helps out, but I definitely feel let down by this formula. I don't hear anyone else talk about that. Now, the Hourglass liquid blush in the shade Scene is gorgeous. Make sure to shake it really well or you will get more oil out than pigment. Other than the packaging being a little bit tricky, this is a gorgeous blush. I love mixing it with the Huda Beauty. It makes like this gorgeous rosy terracotta color, and when I mix, I don't have the patching issue. I've got my 2 favorite mascaras. I use the Fenty Hella Thick on my upper lashes and the Lancome Lash Idole for my lower lashes. As you can see, this wand just fits perfectly on the lower lashes, and I never have any issues with flaking, smudging, smearing, anything. It's perfection. All the same claims for the Fenty Hella Thick. This mascara is so volumizing, and it's definitely a top favorite. This is my second Too Faced Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. I have it in the shade Chocolate Soufflé. I still have some left that I'm trying to use up on my vanity, but I keep the new one in my makeup bag because it's easier to use. I love everything about this product. It's so, so good. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love my Westman Atelier in shade Biscuit, but this is just a current favorite. I also keep my Dior foundation stick in here. I'm getting very, very low on this, and I'm trying to use it up, so I just feel like keeping it in my makeup bag is perfect. The packaging is so stunning. I have mine in the shade 2.5N. I've seriously almost used this up, but I have yet to see the bottom of this stick. I have been scraping out product for weeks at this point, and there's still no end in sight. So I beg of you, don't throw out your products thinking that they are gone. This is a $52 foundation, and you best believe that I will scrape out every last bit. Look at the finish. It's hydrating, but also smoothing. I love it. The shade 2.5N is a little light for me in this formula, so I find myself mixing it with my Double Wear right now. I like to put this on the center of my face, and then I'll take the Double Wear on the rest. The Estee Lauder Double Wear has been a favorite of mine for years. It's one of the very best formulas for my skin type, and the shade 3-in-1 Ivory Beige is a perfect match. You see how that just blends right into my skin, and then here I'm just showing you the difference and how 2.5N is just a little bit light. This is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in NW22. I have hit pan on this. I really just use this as a final step to blend everything together, kind of just like a finishing powder. And then this is also new to me. It's from M Cosmetics, the Portrait Mode Setting Powder. I like to use it to set my under eyes because it's very lightweight. The packaging is stunning. I will say that I've realized it is pretty fragile. It started to break a little bit, but it's a beautiful powder. This is the Benefit Professional Loose Powder, and I've been using it to set all over my face. It's super finely milled, but it's a little bit too yellow to use under my eyes. I decided to put some on my hand here so you all can see the shade. It is translucent, but I do feel like it would be too dark for fair skin. I have the Kosas Cloud Set Powder in the shade Breezy. It's also pretty yellow, but I can use this as a touch-up powder, and it's almost gone, so I'm just trying to use it up. I like to use this Laura Mercier Tone Up Setting Powder in the shade Rose to set my under eyes. It can be a little too heavy, so I have to be careful with it. I think it's a little bit too brightening to use all over the face, but it's beautiful for the under eyes. Just make sure you don't use too much. And then we have my mini Benefit Hoola Bronzer. And you guys, I am so proud of that pan. I've been using this for a very long time. This shade and the formula is just perfect. It works really well for me, and it's just a classic. The new Lancome Bronzer. This is so beautiful. I got it in the shade 3 Light Medium. I love the creamy powder formula, but this shade, it's a little bit warm on me. I can make it work, but it's probably going to be better for me in the summertime. And lastly, I have the Sigma Blush and Highlighter Duo. The blush is my favorite shade, Corderosa, and the highlighter is in the shade Gilded. I like to use it as an inner corner highlight or all over the lid as an eyeshadow. It definitely comes in handy and it belongs in my makeup bag. Alright, so I was going to put everything into this new bag from Ulta, but it wasn't big enough. But just how cute is this green sage floral bag for spring? I'm going to show you a quick little Ulta haul that included this makeup bag. It was a free gift with purchase. It does have a zipper, and it looks so cute for spring. I cannot wait. I just can't wait to fill this up and see if it'll hold all my makeup. So we're going to do that at the end of this video. But first, I'm going to show you everything that I picked up from Ulta Beauty. I did want to purchase this free gift for that bag, and also because there's a couple things in the free gift that I really want to try, plus there was a couple things I needed. So let's just get into it. First thing in this free gift is from Truly. It says Glazed Donut Aftershave Oil. This is a huge amount of product for a free gift. It says vanilla, niacinamide, passion fruit, vitamin E, and hyaluronic acid boost. Apply on clean, dry skin to soothe and hydrate. Let's smell it. Just has like a little dropper. Oh my gosh, it smells like vanilla cupcake with a little bit of a fruit scent. Oh my gosh, that smells really interesting. I can't wait to try that out. That's a really nice free gift. Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer. This is 1 fluid ounce, and I thought it would be really good for my daughter to try out. It says apply daily as needed to alleviate dryness, can be worn alone or under makeup. All right, so she doesn't really have dry skin, but it's good for blemish prone skin. So I was hoping that this would be something that would help her in her little teenage years. You know how it goes. All right, this was also in here, and I couldn't wait to try this. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. It's her Longwear Concealer. I love trying different concealers. So when I saw that was in there, I was like, yes, that sounds really nice. A buildable concealer that brightens, blurs, and smooths to a natural satin finish. All right. You get 5 different shades. So you could even use some of these to contour with if you want. I love these sample packs. That's another thing I'm going to do on this channel is show you guys how to do a full face using mostly samples because I've got enough to do it. All right, this is the Clinique All About Eyes Brightening Serum. And you just get this little sample pack, but I'll try it. Looks nice. This, okay, the 24-hour Longwear Cream Shadow Sticks from Bobbi Brown. This one, Moonstone, that's like my shade right there. I cannot wait to try these. And there's also mattes, so I can't wait. This is really cool. I already have some of these in different shades, so I'm very curious to try these new ones. What else do we got? We have Tula. This is the Filter Primer Blurring and Moisturizing Primer for medium skin tones. So it does have a tint to it, but I remember really liking this product, so I'm excited to have this. And that's a good little amount to try out and give you a few uses. The Ralph Lauren Romance perfume. We'll try that out. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure if I've ever smelled this. This is a really nice scent. It smells very fresh. I like it. All right. We've got this one I can give to my husband. I think. I'm pretty sure this is for men. Valentino Born Aroma Green Extravaganza. Yeah, that's a cologne. I'm going to give that to my husband. This one's kind of just rolling around in the bag. Florist by Ellis Brooklyn. I like to spray the carton instead of spraying it on myself, but Florist, I don't know. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. It has tuberose, Italian bergamot, pear, golden gardenia, and jasmine. Very floral, as in the name, but not bad. Okay, so here is a sample of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum Mascara, the one I just bought. So here's a tiny little sample. They also put in here the NYX Vivid Rich Mechanical Liner in Always Onyx. So this one's a new version of their mechanical eyeliner. It's in black, but I don't care. I still will try it and see what I think. This is the women's version. Awesome. So now I can match my hubby if I wanted to. This is, I'm assuming, a cologne, the Most Wanted. Yes, very much a masculine scent. We've got just a few more samples here. We've got the Beija Flor Elastic Cream. I love this scent. The Revolution Beauty Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation. A lot of people rave about this, including like Michaela on TikTok, so I'm curious to see if I like this. Also, the Peach Slices Snail Rescue All-in-One Oil-Free Moisturizer. Okay. I've got this before, the Lovely Lightweight Hair Oil. The Deep Cleansing Oil from DHC. It's a facial cleanser. Origins Checks and Balances Face Wash. The Bare Minerals Skin Rescue. It is a Pure Moisture Serum from Bare Minerals. And the Beauty Stat Skin Refiner. And this is Provence Beauty, a Deep Blue Cloud Night Moisturizer. Okay. That is everything in the free bag. Isn't that amazing? I love the free gifts from Ulta. It's so good. Now I'm going to show you everything that I purchased. They had a deal going on where you could buy one, get one half off on minis. So what I did is I got the Bumble and Bumble Heat Shield Thermal Protection Mist. I love using this as my heat protectant. Smells amazing. And then I didn't need this by any means, but I'm almost out of the little sample I've been using from Smashbox of this primer. I love this primer, so I decided to get it in the mini. So that way I still have it in my collection, just not a full size because I don't need it. I just like it. All right, and then speaking of that, I got a new one that I'm just so curious about. It's the Maybelline Poreless Jelly Primer. So it's supposed to be a blurring, hydrating... Oh, let's focus here. Come on now. It's supposed to be a hydrating blur primer. I can't wait to try this. A lot of people have raved about this already, and it looks very interesting. Because I can't be stopped, I can't help myself, I also got the new Maybelline Super Stay up to 30-hour Lumi Matte Foundation. And I went with the shade 120, which is a little lighter than I normally would go. But I haven't been doing as much self-tan recently, so I decided to go a little bit lighter. And I think I did good because I've heard this foundation runs a little bit darker and oxidizes, so I'm happy that I went with this shade. All right, just a few more things. I got the LA Girl Pro Conceal, the purple corrector, because if you want to balance redness and some yellow tones, you can use the purple to mix in. I don't have that. I've got the blue and the white, and I've got brown and black, but I didn't have a purple corrector, so this I could use to mix in if I need to with other concealers or foundations to make them work for me. So I'm happy to have that. I don't think it's necessarily meant to mix with foundations, but I can. You can do whatever you want. And then this is just a backup of the hand lotion that I keep in my backpack at work. It's from Hemp's. It's the Koa and Sweet Almond with shea butter. I love this scent, especially for like fall and winter. This is my favorite scent. The yellow is my favorite for the summer. This one's for my daughter. It's the Good Molecules Yuzu Blemish Gel Cream. And I just thought this sounded really good for her. She can put this upstairs in her little caboodle with all her skincare and her makeup that she's getting into. And I'm excited for her to try it. And then lastly, this is from Kylie Cosmetics. And I heard really good things about this powder foundation. So this is the new Natural Blur Powder Foundation. I got it in the shade 2N. Now, it might be a little light, but I would prefer my foundation powders to be a little bit light. That way, if I need to use them as more of a finishing powder, I can. But the packaging is very nice, very weighted. It feels like a hockey puck. And that is what the foundation powder looks like. And yes, it is a little light, but like I said, that's perfect. I'm excited to try it. And I will be trying a lot of this stuff soon. And then I've got some new things from Sephora too, like the Rare Beauty Contour, the new mascara. There's all kinds of things that we can try together. And what I might do to save my other ones, I might just use this because I don't want to open up another new mascara just yet. So I can just open the deluxe sample. So that works out perfect. So stay tuned for that. We'll try out this new makeup. And now let's get into filling up my makeup bag. I cleaned all of my brushes and sponges, and I decided it was time to switch out some of my makeup. I like to rotate products so that they get more use. I put the Cali Ray blush on my vanity next to the other products that I'm trying to use up. There might be 1 or 2 more uses left of the shade Zen. And I also took out the Huda Beauty blush in Latte because it's just not an everyday shade for me, and the formula just isn't a favorite for my skin type. Sometimes it works beautifully on me, and then other times it looks patchy. It's kind of like a highlighter where it looks patchy because the light's reflecting off of my pores and my texture. So this is going to go back in my collection for now, and I decided to pull out something a little bit more matte. I also washed my Glow recipe bag, so now I'm just going to start filling it back up. I replaced the Lancome bronzer with my Hailey's Beauty for a couple reasons. The shade is more neutral, and I'm trying to finish this one up. I did order another full-size Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and I plan on refilling this bottle since it fits so perfectly in my makeup bag. I added the Charlotte Tilbury matte blush wand in Pillow Talk since I took out the other 2 liquid blushes. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I always keep a powder puff in here as well. This one's from Nakia Joy Cosmetics. It's really good. I like it just as much as I do the Amazon ones. I have the little one from one size, and now I'm just putting the last few items in the bag. I like to put my tweezers and hair clips in the side pocket so that they don't get lost in the bottom of the bag. And there we have the most perfect makeup bag ready to go. I keep this with me in my work bag mostly, but it also fits in my purse for travel. It is sold out at Sephora, but you can get it on the Glow Recipe website. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed taking a look inside my makeup bag. I'll see you soon with a new video.